So hey everyone, today I got connected with one student who have paid around 2.5 lakh fees for the clinical SaaS training, and it is one of the top institute for the clinical SaaS training, and they have even promised that once you'll be doing this training, you'll get job as well and will help you in the placement as well. In short, they'll arrange some interviews as well. But what happened? He is about to complete his training and he is looking for a job, but his institute is not helping in any of that part. There is no guidance from there. Even they are not picking the calls. Now coming to this, he have called me for guidance. He have booked one-to-one counseling. Then he asked me this question: sir, I am about to complete my training, or I am completing my training. What to do now? Because there is no guidance from my institute. Even they have told us for the placement, but I have seen that in the past batches also and in the present batch also, only few people are getting selected and none of them are getting selected from them. Only few of them getting selected. Now what is happening? I am not understanding. So he have the confusion about the job. So I have given him the clarity, and the same clarity I'll give you guys in free, for which he have booked the counseling. So what was the question? His training institute have promised him for the jobs, but now he's not getting any guidance even after paying 2.5 lakh. Okay, so what to do in this situation? I guided him upfront. Now there can be two questions. When he will get the jobs, the very first question. The second question can be, whenever like open LinkedIn or any platform, we are not able to see vacancies for fresher. And these are the two major questions we're going to discuss in today's video. The very first thing, whenever you complete your training, no matter like your training institute have told you they'll place you or not, ultimately I'm damn sure that your training institute might be helping 5% of people in getting placed, okay? Because even they have tie-up, they cannot place each and everyone. That is one truth. Now coming to second scenario, let's suppose whenever you complete your training, okay, you need to be self-dependent. You don't need to think that your training institute or someone will help you. You need to understand behind the scene how the job cycle works. So whenever you complete your training, there can be two scenarios. Either at that particular month, interviews might be going on. Either the interviews already completed. Now they are training, the companies are training the students. See, companies have everything fixed. In which month they will do the hiring, they'll hire some 10-15 people. In which month they will put them in project, and how many months the training will go. So they'll hire in bulk, okay, 10-15 people, each and every company or some of the company. They will train them for few months and then they will promote them for the next role, or they will put into the project. Around 4 to 5 months of training will be there. Now you are applying for a job, you are thinking that I am actively applying for a job, but I am not getting interviews. What is happening with me? See guys, if the companies have already taken the interviews, and see after taking the interviews, what they're gonna do? They're gonna train those students for the coming 4 months or minimum for the coming 3 months. And after 4 to 5 months, they will put them into project. And again, they're gonna do the recruitment. See, in this scenario, if the companies are not recruiting and you are actively applying, so you're not gonna get interviews for sure, right? This is the ultimate truth. Now coming to the second part, whenever you open LinkedIn or any job platform, you'll always see that vacancies are for senior people or for experienced people, but only 2% of time you will see vacancies are for fresher, and this is a major problem. You feel like only 2% of time I'm seeing vacancies for fresher, 98% of time I'm seeing always vacancies for senior. But guys, this is a myth. You need to understand who are experienced people. They are those people who are already working on this role. So the people they are hiring for experienced role, they're not gonna join immediately, right? Working professionals will have 3 months of serving period or notice period, right? So after 2 or 3 months only they can join the next company. So within those 2 or 3 months, until unless the candidate is joining the company, this senior post will keep circulating in the market. Because what senior people or the people who have experience, what they basically do, they'll give one interview, they got a package of 8 LPA. They'll give the second interview, they got a package of 10 LPA. They'll give the third interview, they got a package of 15 LPA, and they'll join mostly the highest one. This is like most of the experienced people are doing in the market. Companies which are recruiting for experienced role, they cannot close the post right away. They have to keep it open until unless the candidate is joining, because the surety is not 100% in experienced people that they're gonna join the same company or not. So they have to keep the post circulating for 2-3 months until unless the candidate is joining. Whenever company put a post for fresher vacancy, within day or within 2 days, they'll receive thousands of applications, because these are the people who are actively looking for a job and they are ready to join tomorrow or the next month. In the experience case, it is different. Okay, they'll give multiple interviews, they'll join the highest one, and they'll give the interview, or they can join after 2-3 months only, okay, because they have a notice period of 2-3 months. But in the fresher case, companies are damn sure these guys gonna join the same company, because in a fresher case you don't have multiple companies interview, okay, you don't have much experience. So whichever company is hiring you, mostly you're going to join the same until unless you have some unique skills. Now coming to this part, so whenever companies receive thousands of application, they're going to close the post at the same time. Let's suppose today some company have posted that we have vacancies for fresher on this role. So a lot of people will apply on the same day or the next day. The post gonna vanished from the internet. Already they have thousands of application. Let's suppose they have to hire 20 people. For the 20 people, they have already received 1,000 or 500 application. From the 500, they're gonna choose 50 or 60 people for interview. From those 50 people, they're gonna select 20 people. And they are damn sure this 20 people gonna join the company. So the surety is more in terms of fresher. They're gonna join the company immediately, and whenever the company will tell that you have to join this month or next week, most probably the candidate gonna join. So that's why they will close the post. And most probably what happened, a lot of people keep connecting, okay, on fresher vacancies. Like you might be reaching out to companies, you might be reaching out to people, you might be sharing your CVs in mail. So already a lot of time they have in their mail IDs from their connection, they get to know that these are the fresher people. So sometimes they hire from their connections as well. Sometimes they ask their own employee, if you know someone, you can suggest us or refer us. So sometimes they even post on internet. So that's why you don't see fresher vacancies or post on internet, because once they post, immediately they close, or internally they close sometime from the referrals. But for the senior roles, they are the people, they're gonna join after 2-3 months. They are not sure that even they're gonna join or not. Because of this, you don't see much post for fresher roles. What I told him that, see, the training gonna take 4 to 5 months on an average from wherever you are taking training, okay? After that, you have to spend 4 to 5 months for applying for jobs or for cracking interviews, because I have shared you in the first part, once the company already hired a few people, they're gonna hire after 3 to 4 months, right? They'll train those people, they will put them into project, and again they're gonna get hired, and again they're gonna hire people, right? Or candidate or freshers. So this is the cycle you need to understand. Now you can have a question that if this gonna take this much time, that 4 months we are not getting interviews and they're gonna hire again in the 5th, 6th months. So if you're feeling that you don't have that much time, you cannot wait for these many months, on the basis of your education, get a job, okay, and keep applying for this job. You'll surely get a job, but this job has a cycle. Each and every job have a cycle, right? This is the basic thing you don't understand. Whenever a company recruit, they'll hire in batch, right? 10 people, 20 people, 30 people. They'll hire in batch. They'll train those people for the 4 or 5 months. They'll put them into project, and again they'll hire. They'll not keep recruiting each and every month, each and every day, right? They have to train them as well. They have to take care of them as well, right? And if they are recruiting one people today, one tomorrow, one day after tomorrow, how they will train them? They have to train them separately. They have to put them on projects separately. That is another problem. That's why they hire in batch. Everything is planned. And you need to wait. You need to have this clarity. Don't feel like I'm not getting interview or what is happening, something wrong is happening with me. If you are not applying properly, if you don't know how to reach out people, how to connect, how to make your presence, your time will increase. You need to get this clarity. The best thing, what I think for applying part is reach out to working professionals. Whatever you are learning, put the same post on LinkedIn. Create awareness that I am someone, I am into this, I am learning this, or I have already learned this, I am looking for a job. Actively put some questions. You'll get the answer. Whatever you want to become, just be that. You have to feel that it's not I'm looking for a job. The world is not gonna help who really needs the help. The world gonna help who needs help, and he is doing something. He is putting some efforts. So if you need help and if you are putting efforts, then you're gonna get help. I hope I have given some clarity to you. This video will help a lot of people. And if you have any experiences, your experiences, and if you have any questions that you want to ask to me, you can connect me through one-to-one counseling session. For now, let's end this session and let's meet in the next video. Thank you everyone, and bye-bye everyone.